Hi and good morning once again to old Blackpool biker. Just on Adelaide Street for you now. Once again, Adelaide Street, not far from Central Station at all. That's why you've got all the hotels on this side. You've got the Winter Gardens on the left hand side as you walk up from the prom. So you're walking eastward. So yeah, I'll show you where we are. You've got the Hounshill Centre just there, Winter Gardens and the Olympia just there. This is just where, right there, is where the big wheel used to be. I'm going to do that in a little while for you. The big wheel, the great wheel, or the jolly wheel as it was known as locally. There you go. So that's what you've got on this side. So if I cross over, for you. You can see the hotels, which a lot of you are probably, here we go, I've probably stayed in the past. Quite big ones up here until you get further up. Yeah, I was doing a video just then on the prom. It should be the last video actually that I've done. A big gust of wind hit me. It just stopped recording, so sorry about that. I have uploaded that. It should be on now actually. So, and one of the questions I asked actually, to be fair, for everyone in West Yorkshire, Yorkshire area, when I lived there for a few years from work, was, why is Wakey famous? It's basically rhubarb. It's rhubarb capital, basically, of the country. They call it the rhubarb triangle, if I remember rightly. Here's some hotels for you. Quite famous, this street, to be honest. Obviously being right next to the Winter Gardens, the Olympia. I remember the Olympia here, it used to have car shows on when we were kids. You know, they'd have all the new cars and what have you. Me and my mate Richard Strickland, we used to go in all the time when we were kids. And they used to have like 2p pinball machines in there. Then they had an upstairs, didn't they, like rides, kiddies rides and what have you, if I remember rightly. It does get vague when you get a bit older. So yeah, this side's old Winter Gardens, right up. You can see the change in face though, can't you? You get that little bit further out, inlandwards obviously. How things start to change now. Yeah, so sorry if I didn't give you the answer to that in the last vid, but it was rhubarb. I was rudely attacked by the wind. We will go on Blackpool prom biker. And there you go. So much calmer, just this 2 minutes inland. Yeah, I'll show you. They are actually doing the conference suite and that just to the back here. I'll show you that in a minute as well. I'll include it in on Adelaide. Then you've got the side streets as well that used to all have hotels on them and that. You see here, you know, down the side streets. So here you go. This is where the bands go in and what have you. You know, you see trucks all this side all the time when they've got the bands on Quo's, but there's been many an artist here, as I'm sure you know. But when Quo come, there've been a couple of times Quo, the trucks are lined up along here and they go in the side doors, and then they use these doors normally as well. I'll just come back a bit so I can get it. And if you can see some of the older architecture, if I come back a bit as well from here, you know, without the facades on them, what have you. You see all there. Oh, that's coming out for you. You see all the older bits, the windows and that. There you go. Yeah, there's the older parts, and especially at the front You know, on the Coronation Street side, you've got what used to be, you know, the old house in there, Banquet, and what have you. So I'm trying to think. So yeah, this is a new conference suite, conference centre that they're trying to, well, it's nearly, it's not far off completion really. Well, it's a little bit off, but it's looking a lot better.
Cost you money for that?
Yeah. There we go. You can see the state of play here. I don't think I've shown this part before actually. I've walked past before when I've been on Church Street. Church Street's just there. But yeah, you can see how they're getting on with the conference suite now. There you go. You can still get through the little pathway there where that gent's just walking now. But yeah, you can see all the older stuff because at the front, all the architecture's hidden obviously because it's, you know, with the facades and what have you. We'll just walk a little bit way further up Adelaide and is that the old Comrades there? Wow. Unbelievable. Just looking over there. I've not, isn't it weird you don't come down when you, it's one of them, you're either on Church Street or you just pass by this bit here. So you know, you walk down the street, sometimes you go, what did that used to be? Let's have a look. This was the old Comrades we're just coming up for. Wow. The clubs, honestly, you know, your working men's clubs have just vanished, haven't they? Especially around central area, you know, central trades, all those cracking clubs. Yeah, just here, this was Comrades Club. First went in here about 18-year-old. Dad took me in. Used to have, was it 4 full-size snooker tables in here? Ladies were not allowed at the bar. I know, yeah, tell me. Not my fault. Or in the games room neither, believe it or not. I know it seems so old-fashioned now, but yeah, that's how it was. This is the site of the old Comrades. Yeah, no ladies at the bar or in the games room. I know things have changed dramatically, haven't they, in them few years? Well, few years. When I was 18, when was that? 85? No, I'm not 85 now. 1985. Just wander down here a little bit. Yeah, but I was saying then, the Comrades Club, like most clubs, not just in Blackpool, but throughout the country, you know, the UK basically, and they've just vanished, literally vanished. You know, you'd have an artist on at the weekend, wouldn't you? And Royal British Legion, just up there, the road just to the right. That's Topping Street in front of us, but just to the right, that's King Street where the Royal British Legion is. You know, they're all going to the wall basically, aren't they? What a shame. But this one in particular, I remember my dad used to take me in, and to be a member there, you used to have to wait years, literally years, to get a member of the Comrades Club. But there you go, sign of the times, I expect. I don't know, what do you think? Bring back the old working men's clubs. Yeah, I'll show you what I meant here. You've got, like, on the Winter Garden side, you see all the old architecture. If I could get that in from here, you could just see it peeping at the top, look. You see it all there. So if it's bouncing a bit, I can't really help it. It's the way it's the way I walk. The tower just there, obviously. But yeah, there is the old architecture in there. And I will, once we can get in, I will take you around the Winter Gardens. Yeah, used to be Dr. Cocker's house. As in Cocker Street that I did the other day, Cocker Memorial in Stanley Park, Bankay. And a lot of it's still there. Well, you know, the outside walls sort of thing and what have you are still there. I will take you around one day and show you. But yeah, you can see here where they'd go in, all the bands and what have you when they play. This is where they'd go in and you'd have the vans all lined up along here, the wagons and that, with the roadies and that. See there above, you can see how it was, can't you? If you look at the old pictures, you can see how it was then. So, I've enjoyed this little stroll. It's not really exciting, I expect, but it just shows you the changing face, doesn't it, at Blackpool as well, and how things are changing. And so you can see there, can't you? There's the garden, you know, the floral gardens and whatever that used to have nice. It's just the history in this building is just incredible. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm sorry the last one cut out so quick. Blame the wind, honestly, and it wasn't me. Lay off the beans bike. Anyway, on that one, from next to the Winter Gardens in Blackpool, you know what it is. Have a cracking day.